Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Halal and haram foods. It is not allowed for a Muslim to eat anything which is haram. If a Muslim eats or drinks something that is haram, their du'as may not be accepted. Once the Prophet ﷺ described a man who had travelled a long way, whose hair was untidy and clothes were dusty. He raised his hands to the sky and cried, "My Lord, my Lord." The Prophet ﷺ then explained his food is haram, his drink is haram, his clothes are haram, and he has been fed haram. So how can his dua be accepted? The only way for such a Muslim to have their dua accepted again is to ask forgiveness from Allah. Things that are haram to eat. The following things are haram to eat: pig, also called bacon, ham and pork, all animals which hunt for their food, such as lions, wolves, dogs, cat and eagles, dead animals, animals slaughtered without mentioning the name of Allah at the time of slaughtering, gelatine that comes from the animal mentioned above, Before we buy anything from the shops, we should check the ingredients and make sure that there are no haram ingredients such as alcohol, such as wine, whiskey, rum and cider, and animal fat, gelatine, often found in sweets, jellies and desserts, lard, pig fat, E471, an ingredient that is sometimes made from animal fat. If it does not have a vegetarian sign on such a product, do not buy it. We must also be careful. We must also carefully check where we eat. Meat served in some restaurants is haram. When eating vegetarian food at restaurant, we need to check the food does not have alcohol and that has not been mixed with haram meat. Note: just because you see a suitable for vegetarian sign on a product, it does not mean it is halal. The product may have alcohol in it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر. ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر. تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر. سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
Al-Haqq, the abundant of truth. Al-Wakil, the trusty. Al-Qawi, the strong one. Al-Mateen, the firm one. Al-Wali, the protecting associate. Al-Hamid, Al-Hamid, the praiseworthy. Al-Muhsi, Al-Muhsi, the counter. Al-Mubdi, the originator. Al-Murid, the restorer. Al-Muhyi, the forgiver of life.
God, forgive our sins. Ameen.